a walkthrough of the next invoice that I'm sending through to CGC, up next on Dave in the Cave. What's up, guys? It's your boy Dave in the Cave, back once again with a new video. This one should be relatively short and sweet. It's literally just a walkthrough of some of the books that I am going to be submitting to CGC this week. So really in total, guys, it's actually 10 books. It's actually a mix of everything, whether it's Marvel, DC, or indie books. And again, I mean, now is certainly the time to, ultimately get these books in with, the quarantine due to COVID-19 and CGC certainly being open for business down in Florida. Again, it's good, it's bad. I mean, it's a little bit of everything, but hey, let's get into the books. Definitely want to show these off, provide some initial thoughts. And, hopefully in about 30 days turnaround time, we can kind of see where these books ultimately came in at. So up next, up first is Amazing Spider-Man 1.4. This is actually a recent pickup. So it's a Fan Expo Canada version. It's a Stanley Collectibles version as well. And J. Scott Campbell on cover art on this one. So this is actually the color variant. So I actually think this one is probably, anywhere from a 9.4 to a 9.6. Didn't necessarily look like there were any pressable defects, but there is this faint little pink line right here. I don't know if it's a printer error or defect, whatever the case may be. I don't know. Let's find out what it's going to be. I also have pretty much the same book. This is actually the sketch version. This one actually looks pretty clean. That printing error certainly isn't there. Again, I would probably put this, again, 9496. Comes back 98. Wonderful. I'll certainly always take that. Next one. So Amazing Spider-Man 798. This is the first appearance of the Red Goblin. I already do have this slabbed up in a 9.4. Really shooting for the 9.8 on this book. I definitely gave it the once over and really didn't see anything wrong with it. Didn't need to be pressed. So we'll ultimately see where it comes in at. Up next, guys, Amazing Spider-Man number 1. This is actually, if you're going by the legacy numbers, this is actually number 802. This is the San Diego Comic-Con previews exclusive from 2018. So really stoked to see where this comes in at. Again, certainly anticipating high grade. Again, if it comes back 9.8, wonderful. If it comes back 9.6, great. Anything less than that, not so much. All right, guys, up next, this is an Amazing Spider-Man 25. This is actually the 1 in 100 variant. This is I would certainly say an homage to Stan Lee and Ditko, as you can see on the bottom portion right here. Certainly it's ultimately a shout out. This cover is gorgeous. I actually did have this pressed a while back and was in the pile to ultimately be slabbed. And, hey, now we're going to do it. So there you go. Up next, Amazing Spider-Man number 33. This is actually the Walmart edition. So Alex Ross on cover art. Again, it does look pretty clean. Didn't need to be pressed. No major dings, color breaks, ticks. So, again, ultimately would love to see this come back at 9.8. If it comes back lower than that, that's cool too. Not really, but anyway. All right, guys. So that actually gets us through the Spidey books. So I have 4 books left. I have 1 Marvel and 2 DC and 1 indie book. So next one up is the Invincible Iron Man number 7. So this book seems to be heating up. I figured let me get ahead of the game and ultimately slab it up. Looks pretty clean. Again, no ticks, no bends, no breaks. Ultimately, we would love to have it come back at 9.8, but hey, we'll see what happens. This one was also a recent pickup. This is my one indie book. This is a Lock and Key #1. This is actually the Dynamic Forces edition. I'm really excited to see where this ultimately comes in at. Again, who knows? 9.8, 9.6, 9.4. I'll be happy with the majority of those grades. But all right, guys, let's jump into the last two books here, both DC titles. So we have, actually, let me switch the order. I'll do this. So the Batman Who Laughs #1. This was actually a KRS Comic Store exclusive. This is cover A. Warren Lau on cover duty. This thing is beautiful. Certainly love. It is the homage to the Alex Ross cover, so very, very excited to see where this comes back at. And then closing us out, guys, last DC book, last book overall, Year of the Villain, Hell Arisen #3, first print, your first appearance of Punchline. Not sure where this is going to come in at. I would probably say anywhere from 9.2 to 9.6. There is some color rub on the back portion here, so again, it's not necessarily anything that I can do about it with a press and a clean, but again, this is supposedly a key. we'll ultimately see what what time has to say about that, but I figured with this, better safe than sorry. Hey, let's get it slabbed up and really lock in that grading value. So so that's the slate, guys. I'm really excited to see where all of these books ultimately come back at as far as a grade. Definitely looking back into the collection just to see if there's anything else. I'm sure I missed I missed some things, but all of these are moderns. There's actually 25 business day turnaround time right now, so definitely time to submit all those. I would love to send some of my older Spideys, but right now, and again, I think it's April 19th. April 19th. Turnaround time for CGC on those levels of books is actually 100 business days, which is nuts. I'll wait for that to certainly come down before I submit any of those older books. But hey, thanks for watching. Like, comment, sub up. Really appreciate all of you guys tuning in to watch. So without further ado, this is your boy Stephen the Key signing out. Peace.